Hi, Stephen, how are you?
Hola.
Welcome to Spain.
Thank you very much.
Stephen, New York Times said that you are the first Afro-American designer that has really influenced the design world.
Yeah, that's quite an honor. It's true, and it's a bit of a badge of courage that I wear with pride.
Yes,
so.
And you also say that your design is a hybrid.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a hybrid myself. So no, I mean, I think my goal is to represent other cultures in this sort of rarefied design world.
Yeah.
I think in general, the design world has been too closed and too exclusive. And so now, if I can, through my culture and through my interests in other cultures, I can kind of expand that and try to make the design world more inclusive, more pluralistic, more multicultural,
yes.
To represent the other markets that design is moving into. Those people, you want to sell them a product, they should have a voice. And they should have a voice through design.
And you investigate a lot and travel a lot to look for the different ancient techniques and artisan techniques to bring them to the technical production.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a bridge from developing world hand production to what we consider first world or international distribution. So I'm interested in building microeconomies around handicraft and contemporary design. So maybe I believe that there are ways to utilize the hand in combination with the machine to make a totally new product. Dala is a great example of that.
Yes, this is your first collaboration for Dedon.
It is, yeah, but not my last.
No, we are sure it will not be your last one.
Yeah, so I mean, what Dala is about is a kind of improvised seating concept that comes from the inspiration that I've had around the world. We're sitting a little bit lower.
Yeah.
The word Dala means to take, so all of the products are very light and,
you can bring them
can be easily
where
moved
you want.
around. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing inside. We're using
very light.
Very light. We're using an expanded aluminum structure, and we're weaving through the structure. So the surface becomes the structure. We have nothing to hide here.
Yes.
With Dala, which is part of my strategy as well. So, for the outdoor.
How has it been to work for Dedon and for Bobby de Keyser? Because you are very creative and he's also very creative.
Absolutely.
And it has been, I imagine, an explosion of energy and creativity.
Yeah, Bobby's great. I feel like Bobby has adopted me, actually. I'm Bobby's long lost son. No, we become good friends, and Dedon, I think, is exemplary in its use of craft and its use of artisans. I mean, Dedon produces something like 300 pieces of furniture.
Yes, I don't remember, but this is amazing.
It's really 300 pieces of furniture a day or something, by hand, which is really amazing. And I didn't realize until I began working with Dedon that they're doing so much by hand because the products are perfect.
Yeah.
So you almost have the impression that they're machine made, but they're really handmade. And I think that this is incredible. So for me, they're a model company in terms of sustainability and the kind of man-made objectives. So yeah, absolutely. And Dala was developed as a workshop-based project. So even though I had sketches and I went to the Philippines to work in the factory with sketches, Dedon allowed me to collaborate directly with the artisans. And all of the ideas that I've been telling you about today really came out of that collaboration. I had to be there. I had to work directly with the people. I had to see what they were capable of before I could really create the collection. So.
Tell me about the colors you have chosen for this collection.
Yeah, the colors are in one way representative of the different aspects of outdoor. So, we have the grass collection here, multiple shades of green, obviously a reference to all of the green of outdoor. We have fire here, multiple shades of red, which is in one way probably passing more indoor to outdoor, right? And sort of represents the fire pit, the fireplace, etc. And then we have the stone, which is the new colorway, which is more neutral and can really mix with any of the other collections of Dedon. So this is the idea. So they're all references to nature.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Okay, thank you.